Hi, everybody. Joe, thank you very much for the invitation and get the opportunity to present a little bit things from Germany. For me, it's very hard to stay here in North America because, you know, a lot of Americans struggle with us, but I promise you, I don't talk about cars, only about medical devices. So, yeah, I take the opportunity a little bit to introduce myself, to introduce our new company in Vigo, and have a short view about the medical device business in Germany. 10 minutes, it's a little bit tough to talk about the medical device business, but I want to try it out. That's me. I'm the principal scientist and the deputy director of our sites in Rossdorf. Rossdorf is a small village around about 50 kilometers close to Frankfurt in the middle of Germany. A little bit about me. I'm a veterinarian and have more or less 20 years now experience in testing of biomaterials, medical devices, all things in animals. I'm also an expert in the German delegation for the harmonization of the ISO norms. So I stay a lot together with American colleagues here in the US, and yes, I know this field very well in the preclinical field to have a biocomp test for medical devices. Who we are. In Vigo is a classical CRO. Our main customers are mainly pharmaceuticals and chemical industry, and mainly we do tox studies for that. Also for agriculture, crop protections in cosmetics, and for sure and also for medical devices. That's what we do, especially more and more now in our site in Germany. So formerly time, it could be, you know, the name of this company was Harlan, and last year in fall we have a merger with Huntington Life Science from the UK, and now we stay together and have the opportunity to support customers worldwide, mainly with tox studies, but also with in the field of medical devices. Here you see a little bit a view about where we are located. The headquarters here in the US is in New Jersey, in Princeton, and we are located in Europe. You see, is there a point on it? Oops, sorry. We are located there, and we have a very small site in Israel, so we can also support our customers in the Middle East. Here you can see the main parts. That's our facility in Rossdorf, so like a little bit with the castle, very German. We are a classical lab for preclinical things. We have a small animal facility, and the main part is in vitro diagnostics and alternative tests, especially for medical devices. Medical device business in Germany, we have, and that's what I take for you and keep it in your mind. One of the major part now and also for Germany is the change of the law for medical devices. And yesterday we have an interesting presentation from the TÜV Süd from Munich with a more or less negative wave, I feel. In my opinion, that's not so hard, and I invite you and get you the offer. We can help you, and if you have questions or requirements, whatever, especially in the part from the preclinical side, we will stay together with you. That's an interesting slide, and you can see we are the #1 in Europe, and you see 25,000 billion euros in revenue. That's a slide from 2014 in comparison to the rest of Europe. We have a big part in UK, Ireland, and the rest of Europe is not so huge. A little bit more important is Switzerland. It's come up more and more in this group, but you see the business in Germany, and we are the #2 not surprised after North America. In the world, that's a huge market, and I give all your luck for you to enter this market in Germany. It is possible, but I can tell you that's very tough to do that in Germany, but nevertheless, we want to help you. That's one of my favorite slides, and I like it. It's sorry, it's in German, but that's that's what for you to do if you enter the market in Germany, especially. Then we heard yesterday we have a lot of things for the European Union, or the difference between the partners and the members in the European Union, and we have in Germany special laws and special situations. They must all be covered, and our special is this small part, the preclinical part. Then I'm the expert on this side, but you see, whoops, the huge things what you to do is to get the CE market in Germany. It's a lot of works, but however, give me your card, and we will help you to fulfill this circle. Yeah, what can we do for you? We are available to do in vivo and in vitro things. We have, what I mentioned, a small animal facility, and we can do a lot of them. We have a lot of surgery rooms available, so we can fulfill the completely ISO guidelines from the cytotox up to the implantations in all things. In all kinds of species of animals. We do all tests under GLP conditions, but we can also decide it together with you if you talk about screening or pilot studies or whatever. We can do that also under non-GLP condition that reduce your time and your costs. We have also histopathology and peer reviews peoples in place, so we can also discuss after the surgery and necropsy things, your results in the animals. And yeah, we have a project manager in place, so we think, and that is one of our main part in my lab and from my team, we see you as a partner, not as a customer, not as a client. You are a partner of us, and we will everybody will be happy as it satisfies at the end of the project. So don't hesitate to contact me or my colleagues in my lab, and we will help you to enter the market in Europe. That's a special list from my experience and from my team in our lab, and that can we do for you for your new devices or biomaterials. You see all the list. Oops, sorry. Geht das zurück? That we cover, especially cytotox, inhalation, subchronic tox implantation, what I mentioned, SANSI studies, acute system tox, gene tox, Hemocomp will be very, very bit in the future, and all the rest, you can read it by yourself. What I mentioned yesterday, the colleagues from the TÜV, that is also my advice to you, and don't wait, be very prepared in the near future. This new law will coming up this summer or in the late. I know the European Union very well, and we talk about a paper monster, but on this type they are very, very fast, and they have a reason because of this PIP outcome in 2013 in France to show the public in Europe that they are doing now. What is it? Okay. So keep in your mind what is mandatory, and this was in the past not so, is that you need a chemical characterization in the future for your medical device, so that will be fulfilled the part 17 and 18 under ISO guidelines. And you need a good partner. They have all these analytical methods in place under GLP conditions to characterize your device. Yes, in summary, we are a first-class CRO, and you have the opportunity together with us to enter the German and the European market. We have, and especially me and my team, have long-term experience in this field of testing of medical devices. You have to personally contact to me and to my team. And if your questions, I'm stay here for the rest of the day. Do not hesitate to contact me, and thank you very much.
Dr. Conrad, thank you very much. Micah?